you. We're World War Wrestling, and this is Battle at the Barns 2020. I'm Jake Pugh, of course, and I'm joined by me is, of course, Commissioner Cox. Commissioner Cox, are you ready? This is finally the return of Battle at the Barns. We have a huge history with this event, don't we?
Obviously, World War Wrestling, here at World War Wrestling, we are always ready.
And you know what, let's go back, let's take our fans back to 2016. Do you remember when everyone all over the internet was saying, World War Wrestling, you're crazy, no one's going to travel to the middle of nowhere to come and see a show in a little barn? Well, guess what, not once, not twice, but 3 times we sold out Battle of the Barns, and we had some historic moments such as the first ever World War Wrestling Women's Champion was crowned, the first ever World War Wrestling Heavyweight Champion was crowned, and here tonight, Commissioner, we're going to make history one more time. And of course, in the coming weeks, do you know what else we've got? We're going to show all you lucky fans, we've got some flashback matches from Battle of the Barns.
We're going to amalgamate all of what we did back then into what we're doing here today in 2020 to bring our fans something new and exclusive.
Absolutely, we've got the likes of Doug Williams, Danny Blaze, Matt Walters, you name it, we've got them, they're coming at you. We are World War Wrestling, the troops are gathered, and this is Battle at the Barn 2020.
That's right, you're being blessed right now.
As I said, they can't come to us, but we're coming to them. So every week, episodes 1, we've got about 6 episodes coming your way featuring World War Wrestling. It's the Battle of the Barns, and we've got some of the best talent that British wrestling has to offer.
To get to the top, you gotta push your way on.
Nice to have you kind of join us for the episode 1 of Battle of the Barns.
Nice of you to interrupt us anyway.
Well, of course, you were talking about all of those great competitors that were here at Battle of the Barns, but how could you forget?
Where were we?
The greatest tag team in World War Wrestling history. How could you forget us?
The first ever World War Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
And the longest reigning.
Longest reigning tag team champions.
We're the first.
Longest reigning champions.
So true, you know it.
Well, it's a little bit hard for that not to be the case as we stand, but nevertheless,
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's because every single tag team out there is scared of us. That's what I think it is. They don't want to start a war with us, do they? Not after what they see what it did to the hit.
Alright, stop. Just stop. Hey guys, it's Nick Halloway here. Look, here we are, not even into the first match, barely into the first episode of Battle of the Barns 2020, and here are our tag team champions, the Rebellion, saying no one wants to go to war with them? Coxie makes a match. Boom! It's a singles match. And here's the kicker, Jack Torino is banned from ringside. So let's get you back to that war zone and find out who Taylor Essex has to face. I'll drink to that.
Yes, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And are you ready?
Yes, G.
Then ring them out!
Hello everybody, welcome to World War Wrestling. I'm the Mastermind Ollie Spring, joined today by Nick Calloway. And Nick, in true World War Wrestling fashion, we're breaking the mold and we're bringing you Battle of the Barns from an actual barn.
I know, it's insane, especially when you think that this isn't the first time that we've actually done Battle of the Barns. This is just Battle of the Barns 2020. We have, in our history, in our illustrious history, made a trip not that far away from where we are right now to do Battle of the Barns 1, Battle of the Barns 2, and ultimately our first Champions of War event, where we crowned our first ever, as Jay said, Champion of War, the men's heavyweight champion and the women's champion.
Kicking things off in 2020. First time that you and I have been in the booth since, what was it, March?
Absolutely, definitely in March when we actually crowned, well, on that night we actually crowned Taylor Essex and Jack Torino, the Rebellion, our tag team champions, our first ever tag team champions.
In true Coxie fashion, she got interrupted by the Rebellion and booked them into a singles match right now. It's Taylor Essex who has stepped up and he's taking on Joe Lando. I'll be honest, this is a match that on paper could be one of the best in World War history.
But let's be very clear, the reason that Jack Torino, his tag team partner, isn't now here is because Coxie wanted this to be a fair fight. Jack Torino has been banned from ringside.
Not just for social distancing measures.
It's just because they can't be trusted, let's be fair.
Yeah, to make sure they can't get up to their dastardly ways.
Well, they're a tag team, so they think as one, and it's usually the most underhand way forward. But don't get me wrong, Taylor Essex is a phenomenal athlete as a tag team specialist and singly, but I don't think he was prepared for this.
And in World War Wrestling, you have to be prepared for anything, really. Expect the unexpected, but a nice show of agility from both men in this match so far. Oh, but Essex just taking the shortcut there, goading him in. But Lando reverses it off the ropes. Oh my goodness, what a lucha libre style arm drag from Lando.
The thing you've got to remember with Taylor Essex is you've already got him under his skin. He's arrogant anyway.
Oh, head scissors takeover.
Taylor Essex is known for his attitude problem. It's when you get under his skin that the problems start. All that right to the side of the head.
Oh, beautiful crossbody. 1, 2. And you know, Nick, over the course of the next 6 episodes, I'm really looking out to see who's got some ring rust, because it's been a long time since everybody has been inside that ring.
Absolutely, it's definitely been a long time, but what you need to remember is this is World War Wrestling. This is World War Wrestling. You have to be ready for any eventuality, and you have to be ready to go. As soon as you step into the war zone, you have to bring your A game, whether it's been a week since your last match or it's been months since your last match. We don't hang around in here, you actually come to fight. No excuses.
Absolutely, and saying that, I get the feeling that Taylor Essex might make a few excuses if this doesn't go his way. Oh, look at this, standing shooting star, look at that beautiful 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Essex.
But we have actually seen Taylor Essex and what he can do as part of the Tag Team Rebellion, but now we're actually going to see what he can do on his own without his buddy there.
He's a very accomplished singles competitor as well, but like you say, it's that added dimension of having the... oh, wait, catches him. Oh! But drops the hammer, 1, 2. Kick out 2 for But yeah, it's a case of what can he do on his own. Is his attitude going to get in his way? As you've alluded to already, he does have a bit of a bad mood on him right now.
But it's also an attitude shift, because obviously the Rebellion came out here as a team. They were expecting their match to be a tag team match, so now he has to adjust things and actually get himself back into... Let me do my job, you worry about yours. But anyway, the point I was trying to make was that he was in the mindset of being in a tag team match, and now he's actually having to do it singly, so he has to shift his focus quite dramatically.
He does not have his best buddy watching his back right now. As Lando makes his way back into the ring. Oh, forearm from Essex. Hooks him in.
But that will be what benefits Essex lower than Lando is used to. I mean, the only thing I know about this guy is that
over the top rope.
He does move so quickly. Blink and you'll miss something absolutely insane. I mean,
ducks the line, hops over. Oh, drop kick. Come on!
And they go ahead again for me, come on.
European uppercut from one half of your World War Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Oh my goodness. Did you see the ring shift inches?
Did you see the back of Lando fold?
Come on, mate. Oh, you sad?
This is one of the things that Taylor Essex does. Rather than stay on his man, he's more worried about rubbing salt into the wounds.
But Lando's back up. Hits the ropes. Oh, gets cut off straight away. Turned inside out. Good night. 1, 2. Oh, no, kick out. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2.
His head there just millimeters away from the actual canvas with that. Turned him literally inside out, as you say. That was that was hard to watch. But this is good. Taylor Essex needs to keep on top of it.
Perfect from Lando. Hits the ropes. Goes behind though. That's the line. Hooked. Oh! German suplex. Dumped him right down on the back of his head.
Look at this. Look at this.
Just a cocky thing. You know, that could have been a 3 count if Taylor Essex had just put his back into it. Instead,
Actually, you've hooked the leg. If there was more body on body rather than just that nonchalant, I'm better than you. But he wasn't on that occasion, was he?
oh, and a PK straight to the spine.
And Taylor Essex just rubbing the dust off from his boot. That's how much he holds his opponent in contempt.
Another uppercut. Irish whip. Oh, and another very hard Irish whip again. Joe Lando being bounced around like a pinball right now.
And obviously without the loud volume of our fans who would usually be in attendance, you can hear every single...
Oh, really? Really? You want to do that, Taylor? You really want to do that? You want to show him some respect, mate? You want to show him some respect? Telling us to focus on... Oh, wait, quick roll up, quick roll up. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That was close. That was so close. Ducks a shot. Picks him up. Oh, spins around Blue Thunder. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 again.
Well, it's nice to see you kept your friends close and closer.
What is wrong with you?
It's just things like that in a heartbeat. He got lucky there. That he had, this is the descent now. This is where the 10 gets the better of.
To be fair, Nick, we said this from the start. We said this from the get-go that Taylor Essex's attitude could be his undoing in this.
I'll be by myself only, Trinos.
Oh,
I don't think he was expecting that.
some big strikes, rapid fire from Joe Lando.
And now the pace is picking up dramatically. This will favour Lando.
Oh, wait, cuts him off.
No.
Oh, spinning Enziguri right upside the head.
That'll loosen a few screws.
Lando up and over. There's that agility and a head spring to boot. Big 4 up in the corner as well.
Taylor Essex not bloopy in the corner now.
Reversal on the whip. But again, Lando just showing his agility. Oh, and a missile drop kick from the heavens.
Both men down. Where's Taylor Essex going now? He obviously needs a moment on the outside.
Taking a breather. That's that pace that you alluded to. Lando's hitting the ropes. Comes in. 2 bacon here, up and over, and lands on his feet. Are you kidding me?
If this keeps up, we're going to need a mop for Taylor Essex.
Joe Lando leaves his feet, clears the top rope, takes out Taylor Essex, and lands on his feet. This kid is just talent. Pure talent.
Lando's now poured Taylor Essex back into the ring.
This is looking bad right now. Look, setting him up, springs up. Oh my goodness! What a move! 1, 2. Oh, Taylor Essex out at 2 9/10. It's almost as like a modified Phoenix splash there from Lando.
Taylor Essex is definitely worse for wear now.
But what else has Lando got in his arsenal? What can he pull out right now? He needs something big.
Obviously, Taylor Essex has been in a favourable position of being in matches with the hit set, which is just as intense.
Caught him there. What's Taylor Essex got in mind? This looks dangerous right now.
There's no mats down there. This is literally...
Lando fighting out though. Lando fighting out as if his life depends on it, which it very well could.
does.
Both men just, headbutt. Oh, Lando's hung out to dry right now. Lando's hung out to dry. Oh, foot stomp. Foot stomp right across the back of the shoulders.
This time more body,
1,
body.
2. Oh, kick out at 2. Where is he getting this from, Nick?
At least that time Taylor Essex went for the pin. There was more body on body. There was more intensity in the pin. But you're right, where is this kid actually getting all this energy from? The longer this match goes on, the more and more angry Taylor Essex is getting. And rightfully so. I mean, obviously, what more can you do?
And Essex is up onto it.
Lando.
Oh, what's Lando doing? Oh my goodness! A handspring, almost like a barrel kick.
Uh-oh.
And now Taylor Essex looks like he's in
kind of
danger.
precarious.
Oh, Hurricane Rana! Didn't quite get all of it, but he might have got enough. It's called high risk for a reason, Nick.
Oh, absolutely. Where's Lando going now? Taylor Essex, obviously, definitely worse for wear after that exchange. I think that his boot went round the back of his head during that.
Oh, wait. Torino's just slid the belt in the ring. Torino was banned from ringside. Torino banned from ringside.
Essex has got the belt. The referee's completely unaware of the fact that there's a belt in the ring. Look at Taylor Essex hiding the belt.
Wait. Lando's up. Oh my goodness!
The belt.
Shooting star elbow drop. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
He was straight on the belt.
And just like that.
Your winner of the contest, it's Taylor
Joe Lando might have actually broken his elbow on the tag team titles.
That shooting star elbow drop, one of the most beautiful and innovative moves in Brit Rest today. But it caught nothing but steel belt. Despite the fact Torino was barred from ringside.
Right, I made it quite clear. I made a stipulation that not only was this a definite singles match, that you were banned from ringside. Did I not say that? Did I not say that at the beginning?
He didn't get in the ring.
Did I not say that at the beginning? Yes. Well, okay. But therefore, as far as I'm concerned, you just cheated.
I won the match. Coming from here?
No, I'm not going to hear it.
I've got to pin him now.
As
Look at
I'm
him, he's still
concerned,
down.
That was not a fair result. Okay? What? So, since you came here making such a big hoo-ha about, oh, tag team, we're the best, oh, we're everything. Yes, you are World War Wrestling's first tag team champions. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. But we like fairness here, and I made those rules clear. So, since you want to wrestle as a tag team, we do. And since I think Joe deserves justice,
I don't know about that.
what we are going to do, unless of course you don't feel you're up to it, we're going to give Joe a chance to find himself a tag team partner. And in a couple of weeks' time, we'll have you back. And
I get to beat him again.
oh, perhaps
We get to beat him together. Oh,
No,
thank you, boss.
No, I just said with a tag partner, his choice. He will have the next couple of weeks to find
A friend, one friend.
a tag team partner. So what do you say? You up for it?
Of course we're going to accept. This is what we wanted from the very beginning.
Does that sound good to you?
You're damn fucking right it does.
And the state he's in, he better need that one friend.
Yeah, you know.
Right, so that's it. We'll have you back a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah. See you in a few weeks, little man. Bye-bye.
There we have it, folks. Tag match set for a few weeks' time. Can Joe Lando find himself a tag partner?
Oh, no doubt. We'll see who, if anyone, wants to tag team with this
Well, I
newcomer.
can't believe it. So there you've done it, Commissioner. So in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be the Rebellion, the World War Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the first and supposedly longest reigning tag team champions. They're going to take on just Joe Lando, and Lando has the opportunity to get a tag team partner of his choice. Anybody on the World War Wrestling roster, and it'll be a tag match in a couple of weeks. I mean, who do you reckon he's going to pick?
Oh, I guess it's as good as mine. We've got some great candidates out there, so...
And remember what I said to you earlier on as well. Of course, we're going to present to you every single week. We're going to have a flashback episode of what happened at Battle at the Barns in the past. We've got a great list for you. Of course, coming up on this episode, it's going to be Don Williams versus Danny Blaze from Battle at the Barns 2.
And what a match.
It really was a match. This is what it's all about here at World War Wrestling. Making memories, making history. Introducing to the ring first.
Are you ready for this, Dan?
Are you ready for this, Nick?
Born ready.
Doofus. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your main event. We're now about to see the Pied Piper of Chaos. The Wild Heart.
Pied Piper of Chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Danny Blaze.
And as evident earlier, the man with a massive chip on his shoulder.
Listen. This guy has a great argument. And the fact is, at the start, he pointed out that he was the person that would have got the pinfall victory if the referee had been around to count it over the former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Magnus Aldis. Okay? Now, he's going to take out his frustration and his anger on the former TNA Tag Team Championship partner of Magnus, the former X Division champion of TNA, Doug Williams. I feel so... Listen, Nicholas. I highly value the contributions to British professional wrestling from the one and only Doug Williams. The past 20 years, 20 plus years actually, 23, 24, 25 years, that Douglas Williams has really put into the British wrestling scene. He is the man responsible really for putting British wrestling on the map. And it pains me to know that there is a high probability that Danny Blaze is going to put an end to Douglas Williams' career tonight. It really does, because we should all have Doug Williams in the British wrestling industry. He should be traveling around the world still. In fact, he shouldn't just be in the British wrestling industry. He is a global wrestling industry icon. And it pains me to say that this is probably the end of Doug Williams.
I think that's a pretty bold statement to make, Dan. I think Doug Williams might have something to say about that.
Hey, I don't believe this is going to be an easy match for Danny Blaze. I do not believe for one moment this is going to be an easy match for Danny Blaze. Don't think I'm ignorant like that, okay? What I am saying is I don't believe that Danny Blaze knows when to stop, because he is feeling so much frustration and so much anger from the wrongdoing of what happened when he was in the ring with Doug Williams' tag team partner Nick Magnus Aldis at the last Battle of the Barn show, okay? That's the issue.
But will his rage get the better of him? He has all this pent-up frustration.
Look where Rage got James Castle earlier. Rage can do amazing things for you and terrible things to your opponent.
But it can also be your greatest undoing, Dan.
This is the Pied Piper of Chaos. This guy knows how to control it and how to use it to his advantage. Danny Blaze right now, Douglas Williams, main event, World War Wrestling, Battle of the Barns 2. Crowds
is definitely behind Doug Williams.
Yep.
And it's starting to get on the nerves of Danny Blaze already.
Well, you got to understand, okay, this is bullying. Okay, this is bullying. No one likes a bully. And this crowd is bullying. This is gang bullying.
You talk about a bully, you're looking at one there, straight in front of you, in Danny Blaze. He was trying to bully the commissioner earlier. You can't say that he wasn't.
No, I can say he wasn't. He wasn't.
He was trying to bully his way into a match.
No.
And now he's got...
Far be it from a soldier of the World War Wrestling roster being prepared to take on anyone at the highest caliber in the world in the main event of a World War Wrestling event. How dare he? How dare he lend his name?
And you can hear what the crowd think. They're telling him the result from the last show, just in case he'd forgotten.
Yeah, how about we chant, "You pinned Nick, you pinned Nick," okay? Or how about, "You pinned Magnus, clap, 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 clap."
But he didn't. In the win-loss record, he lost. He tapped out.
Yeah, well, do you know what? Sometimes it's more than just about wins and losses, okay? We saw that with James Castle earlier. Might not have got the W, but he 100% left on his feet in the victor, okay? May have lost officially, but he won the war, and this is the war zone. And this is Danny Blaze. Danny Blaze knows this ring. Don't go thinking that this is, established veteran Doug Williams against young upstart Danny Blaze. No, not in the slightest, okay?
Oh, don't get me wrong. Danny Blaze is a hell of an athlete. He's not some newcomer. He's not somebody who hasn't actually wrestled matches before. I'm not just
This guy
diminishing
has
his
won
talent.
championships all across the country, okay? This guy is one of the premier athletes in the country, okay? Now, okay, let's focus on this. Doug Williams, the wrestler. Doug Williams is going to have an advantage in the wrestling category. There is no denying that. Danny Blaze isn't going to tap from this. What this is wearing down the leg of Danny Blaze. Danny Blaze, an athlete known for his top rope aerial offense, known for his height that he's able to get on those drop kicks. Okay, so Doug Williams, smart, taking away the legs of Danny Blaze because that is the base of most of the offense that Danny Blaze throws out there.
Of course, you take out the vertical base of Danny Blaze, and he's left with nothing really. I mean,
nothing. Don't insult him like that. He is still left with a hell of a lot more than the majority of people in the wrestling industry. But there's no denying that it is the primary offensive weapon of Danny Blaze. You see, and this is a smart move right now. You see, Danny Blaze isn't trying to get into a wrestling match with the wrestler Doug Williams. Danny Blaze is making this more of a brawl, okay? He is using the referee's rules and his knowledge of the rules and how far he can take them to his advantage.
But he needs to stay on Williams.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's grabbed a hold of
pressure.
the arm. What do you think he's doing? He's grabbed a hold of the arm. Okay, he's keeping hold of Doug Williams. Oh, Doug breaks that and grabs a hold, and now perhaps a mistake. One could argue it was a mistake for Danny to
but it may prove
grab
costly.
hold.
It may prove costly. While he keeps him restrained, he's not using that aerial prowess that you discussed. He's just keeping him grounded, so he can't reach the top rope.
That's right.
So he can't throw him into the corner. He's got nowhere to go.
That may be the most intelligent thing I've ever heard you say. And that is absolutely accurate, but there is the ring awareness and the ring presence of Danny Blaze. Knows where the rope is, knows how to get.
Doug making the mistake there of turning his back to Danny Blaze.
That was a big time mistake too. Doug Williams now back on offense though, able to reverse, turn
Going
the
to the
tide.
four corners.
Danny, Doug, telegraphing it. Oh, two, countering, 1, 2, and Doug.
There's the 4.
Signals on that clothesline, takes too much
Doug
time.
Williams catches him.
Wow.
What's he going to do from here?
Great strength from Doug Williams. Danny Blaze, no flyweight.
Danny Blaze. Oh, beautiful move.
And you notice how he pinpoints him down with that slam and keeps hold of the arm and rolls it through to that top
he has him
wrist-locking
again.
hammerlock.
Again, keeping him grounded.
That is
The
a
crowd chanting
tremendous
for him
move.
to tap.
Oh, Danny Blaze using those long legs to his advantage, reaching to those ropes again. Presence awareness, a ring awareness of a true veteran
Doug
from
Williams
Danny
has
Blaze.
to maintain the pressure. He has to maintain the pressure.
Smart move there by Danny Blaze. Surprising mistakes. Yeah, I do think Doug Williams has taken Danny Blaze lightly, and that is unusual of Doug Williams. But Danny Blaze is luring Williams into these traps.
But Danny Blaze can't be too overconfident, as we know, as we've seen tonight, and as we've seen in Danny Blaze's
I
match.
say justifiably confident, okay? Because right now, this is a former TNA X Division champion of the world, a former TNA World Tag Team champion, a Pro Wrestling Noah Global Honored Crown Tag Team champion. Okay, what there is to do in the wrestling industry, who there is to be respected by, Doug Williams has done it, and Doug Williams is respected by them. And right now, Danny Blaze is in control.
If Danny Blaze was more worried about actually wrestling and keeping the pressure on Doug Williams, then he may have this match wrapped up. But as yet, he doesn't.
Oh my goodness, did you see that? The wrestler, Doug Williams, went to use the fists. And that's right down to the jaw and the side of the nose. And Doug Williams pushed right into that steel ring post there again. Danny Blaze using the ring, his ring awareness to his advantage. Smart moves to know the surroundings of the war zone. Doug Williams wisely rolling back into the ring. That is where Doug Williams is at his best, when he's able to grab a hold and wrestle his opponent. And a boot there. Doug Williams tried to block it. I don't know if you can see this, but I think Doug's actually been slightly cut on the forehead there. Yeah, you can just see it, just on his left side. He's got a slight cut there. And it actually looks like he's welting up there also. Maybe a slight hematoma.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A little bit of blood and a bang on the head isn't going to stop Doug though. It's made a stronger stuff
That's
than
what
that.
you call it. You call it a little bit of blood and a bang on the head. Let me tell you something. Look at that right now. Look at the aggression from Danny Blaze. Anger, frustration, being manipulated into his attack on Doug Williams after Doug went headfirst into that steel post on the outside.
But you don't have the length of career that Doug Williams has without enduring pain, without coming
that's
back.
a very good point. Let's focus on that. Doug Williams has had a much longer career. Wait a minute, 2 count and no. Let's focus on this. Okay, Doug Williams has had a very long and storied career, and there's only so many impacts that your body can take before your body says, that's it, we're done. How many more has Doug Williams got left now? Especially when you're up against a premier athlete like Danny Blaze. Can Danny Blaze's body take more than now Doug Williams? Smart move back to the leg from Doug Williams there.
Takes him down. 1, 2.
Hey, if Doug Williams is to wrestling what Gary Kasparov is to chess, okay? That guy in there is constantly...
That was a low blow. How did the ref not see that?
Hey. Because the referee has been atrocious all evening. But again, this is the war zone. The referee not in the right place, didn't see it. And again, Danny Blaze uses everything he has to his advantage, just like Doug Williams did on the outside with those closed fists. Or are you forgetting that punches, closed fists are also against the rules? You want to focus on your low blows. Let's call it as it is. Let's call it straight. Danny Blaze on top of Doug Williams. You got nothing back for me. You got nothing back for me because you know I'm right.
Danny Blaze needs to keep on top of it though. You give Doug Williams an inch and he will take a mile. You need to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, you do, but that's exactly what Danny Blaze is doing. He's in the corner, using the count. He knows he's got to count of 5. He's keeping the pressure up. And now rakes across those ropes. Let me tell you something about the burns that you get. And now they've been raking across the eyes and just above across the eyebrows. That could have cut him up even more.
Doug fights out.
Smart move there. Grabs a hold and now once again
got him locked up again.
A top wrist lock.
Will Danny Blaze tap?
No, Danny Blaze trying to reach those ropes. He's right in the middle of the ring. He's got to pull himself around and readjust. The referee's in the way of Danny Blaze being able to get to the ropes. Bad referee and atrocious refereeing. Danny Blaze finally manages to get himself around the referee and reach those ropes. Doug Williams takes a moment, get his breath back, but that's all Danny Blaze is needed. And now, Danny Blaze with that crossface. Danny Blaze with that
Doug Williams reaching for the ropes.
Yeah, Doug Williams, he's too far away. I don't think he's too far away. Look, his fingertips to the ropes, but he can't reach it.
He's made it to the ropes.
Hey, he's got till 5, referee. Doug Williams. Doug Williams with Danny Blaze still keeping on top of him. There's that chin lock.
Doug Williams still trying to fight back, trying to get the crowd support.
And Doug Williams
back to a vertical base.
Yeah, making his way to his feet. But Danny Blaze sees that Doug Williams was almost reversing the hold, so let's go. Keeps on top with a double sledge.
Sentiment.
You can see the authority that Blaze threw him in. Doug Williams.
Oh!
European uppercut.
Both men down.
And this is what Doug Williams needed to be able to get his breath back. You see, that was actually part of the finishing move of the British Invasion alongside his tag team partner Nick Magnus Aldis. That won them numerous matches and tag team championships. But Danny Blaze is making his way. Danny Blaze is getting up, so's Doug.
First to the team.
Yeah, Doug went up first, but Danny fires back. Doug fires back.
Now it's turned into an all-out slugfest.
The two trading forearms.
I think this has become more personal than it was.
And Danny's got the advantage here. 3 forearms in the trot. 4. Danny
sends Doug off.
Doug's still up.
Oh, there's another
European
one.
uppercut. Running knee there for Doug, and
Got him up.
Exploder suplex. This is it. No. Oh. Danny, listen, I knew Danny Blaze was going to kick out of that. I knew he's going to kick out of that. It'll take more than the usual offensive weapons from Doug Williams to get the victory over Danny Blaze.
It's going to take something special from either of these two men to end this match.
Oh, Danny counters, and he's going for that Unprettier.
Straight on his face.
Oh, wow, he spiked him. He spiked him with that. This is it. This is it.
Will it be enough?
Yeah, this is enough. One. What is this?
2
count? 2 and 3.
No.
That is the worst rep. Ban him. Ban the cam. Ban the ref. But this is just ridiculous. Danny Blaze right now has won twice. 2 shows in a row that Danny Blaze. Wow, uppercut there, right to the side of the face. Enziguri there from Danny Blaze to the back of the head. But Doug Williams fires back. Danny Blaze fires back. European uppercut, Doug. These two teetering back and forth. And this time, Doug Williams takes the foot of Danny Blaze.
Doug on his feet first though, Dan. Come on.
Oh,
Send him into the corner.
Not a lot behind that from Danny Blaze there. I don't know if he
Danny
caught all
Blaze
of
is
that
up.
kick. Well,
Doug
chaos
Williams
theory
not going
perhaps. Look, Danny Blaze trying for it again. Well, Doug tried to duck, but Danny Blaze adjusted. Oh, I argue that's a 3. Doug's got the legs. Danny counters.
Wasting too much time
Doug
there, Doug.
took too much time adjusting. Super kick. Doug managed to block some of it, but not enough. Doug has taken too much from Danny Blaze.
How much is that taken out of Doug? Danny Blaze looks to be
Danny
going up
Blaze
top.
is featured. If he hits this frog splash, that's the it. This is his move. He's feeling froggy.
No.
Oh, he misses. Doug manages to move out the way. Can Williams capitalize on this rare mistake from the Pied Piper of Chaos that is Danny Blaze? He wasn't. I think it took
from the crowd.
It
He's
took
got
2.
him up.
Shoulder
Straight down.
shoulder breaker, and Doug keeps hold of the arm, and now rolls through
got it
again to
cinched
that
in.
top wrist lock and bridge. No. He's no. I can't see from this angle. No.
He tapped.
He tapped. No.
He tapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Doug Williams!
I call shenanigans. I call poor refereeing. Danny Blaze, in my mind, earlier had the victory. Poor officiating, poor timing of the count, poor placement. The placement of the referee as well meant that earlier in the match, Danny Blaze suffered that submission hold far longer than he needed to. This isn't right.
Once again, Danny taps out.
You say, do you know why? Because he realises he has to. Because he knows he has to. That is a survivor right there. A tremendous victory by Doug Williams, because don't get me wrong, Doug Williams did the right thing. Doug Williams did the right thing. He did the right thing, and what he did.
At this time, I would like to introduce the villainess, Sky Smithson.
I'm about to bless you. You alright, flat face? What you doing? Huh?
Thank
Call
you.
my name. Let's go.
Sky Smithson, thank you for the villainess.
It's me.
Queen of the Dropkicks, thank you very much for joining me. Now, the last time we saw you in World War Wrestling action, no offence, it didn't quite work out for you back at Stowmarket Slam when it was you and Mercedes Blaze for the Women's Championship. And
See, there you go. Talking about the past. I'm not about the past, Jake, if that is your real name. You see, I'm about the present and the future. Mercedes was lucky. And if she's watching this, I am still aiming to get your title. This hasn't stopped because you got a fluke victory on me. You see, but right now, I need to address some other matters. I've been hearing murmurs. You've probably been spreading these murmurs and rumours, Jake. I hear that people think I'm scared of Voodoo Queen Amara. Sky Smithson isn't scared of anyone. So, Voodoo Queen, if you're in your dungeon or your basement or wherever you hang out and you're watching this, why don't you show up next week and the villainess will show you exactly how much fear she has for you. You want to take it away?
Well,
Do your job.
Sky
Do your
Smithson.
job.
Thank you very much for joining me at this time. If
Mug.
Voodoo Queen...
Hey,
Voodoo
Voodoo
Queen...
I need to get out of here. You're such a mug. You can't be doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event for Battle of the Barns 2020, Episode 1. It is a contest scheduled under 1-4 with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing the first wrestler to the ring.
Nick, we've made it to the first main event of Battle of the Barns 2020.
We have our first wrestler in the ring, and introducing his opponents.
But Corey McRae has got his work cut out for him today. As Nicky's going one-on-one, toe-to-toe.
But this is a guy that if you are having a bad day, he can make it so much worse. I mean, look at him, 100% British beef, he's just massive. I have actually refereed a match, a three-way war from Community Chaos 2, which was between Corey McRae, Bullet and Xander. And when you've got Bullet running towards you, you want to move.
Like a bullet train, if you're on the tracks. He's going to take the barn down if he's not careful. Corey McRae already running his mouth.
But at the moment he's got the referee between the two of them. When the referee moves, when that bell sounds, it's over. You seen those blooper reels when people are getting hit by like household appliances? Yeah, imagine Bullet running towards you like being hit by a chest freezer.
Bullet, you ready?
Ring the bell!
Running away for the main event here at Battle of the Barns 2020. But folks, there are going to be so many more of these. You want to be tuning in over the next few weeks as we bring you more and more episodes from hashtag Battle of the Barns 2020.
Corey McRae there kicking away at those legs, trying to cut the big oak down to size. Oh.
And look at this, look, Bullet fighting back, showing he can do exactly what Corey McRae can do, except he's that little bit bigger and a little bit more powerful. Bullet with the height advantage, weight advantage, reach advantage.
This is breaking down quite quickly.
But Corey McRae with that hit straight off the skull, but Bullet just shuts him straight back down with that shoulder block.
Obviously, Corey McRae is known for those strikes, but he's known as just being as quick as anything as well. But that headbutt from Bullet sending him straight across the other side of the ring.
Oh, and a huge, huge throw. And this is the thing, Corey McRae, for all the skills he's got in his strikes and his kicks, you cannot deny the sheer unstoppable power and brute force that is Bullet.
In my own time. You got lucky. You got lucky, big man, huh?
The thing with Bullet is I don't even think he knows how strong he is. He just threw him around like he's nothing.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Except this one's a sack of potatoes with a big mouth. After he's come back in there.
Yeah, mind games early on from Corey McRae, slowing this down. Trying to rent some space in between the ears of Bullet.
You got me back in, get me in there.
Shoulder pan, it looks like it's working it.
Chased him in.
The ropes, ducks the line. Dodges it. I went for the moonsault, but got caught. Nobody warned him. Oh, snake eyes down over that top side. Oh, my goodness.
Just goes straight through him.
Literally, like you said, he threw that fridge. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
But it's not just as simple as Bullet putting him down. When Bullet actually goes in for the pin, there's a lot of man to get off of you to try and get that shoulder up. As if Corey McRae's going to be a weight coming this Before Corey McRae came with a bad move, this is going to make the mood even worse. You can't get a look in at the minute.
And this is the thing, it's almost like cat and mouse between these two, except more like a lion and a mouse, I would say.
So it's a bloody big cat.
As soon as Bullet is able to slow it down and actually get control of Corey McRae, I mean, this, as you see right now, I don't think there's any hope for Corey McRae to get back in this one.
I think what Corey McRae needs to do is he needs to seize any single opportunity.
Oh, look at the agility there! Oh! The agility of Bullet to get up and outside. Oh, and a basement kick. You know what? Curse the commentator. I think I might have cursed him right now. Wait. Corey McRae to the outside. Corey McRae to the outside. Oh, PK! PK! Off the chest, and might even caught a bit of the jaw of Bullet. I'll be honest, that's the great equaliser right there, because Corey McRae in control. Corey McRae has regained that driver's seat.
And as the first striker is just pounding into him right now.
Ground and pound. Armbar attempt, submission attempt, and I think you see Corey McRae knows he's not going to win a striking battle right now, so he's going to try and bring it down to the mat, because right now there is no height advantage for Bullet, there is no reach advantage for Bullet. Corey McRae can ground and pound away right now.
Absolutely, everyone's the same height in the flat of the back, and Corey McRae is known for picking apart limbs bit by bit, working over the joints. And obviously, as big as Bullet is, if he can't use his arms, if he can't use his legs, then his power game is completely useless.
The mat game right now for Corey McRae is doing him right. This is the tactic. If I'm Corey McRae, I need to stick with this tactic right now.
He needs to stay out of range of any potential shots to the face or anything. Or the stomach, or just Bullet swinging for the face.
I think he was looking for a triangle choke, I think, but yeah, Bullet just dropped some bombs straight on the face of the Silverback.
I mean, Corey McRae is no slouch when it comes to strength. I distinctly remember at the end of the Draven match where I had to remove him when he had Draven in one of those holes. It took all of my energy when I had to referee it.
Roll through. And again, going for that armbar.
Bullet needs to get off the mat as soon as he's possibly able to. Break the hold, whatever it takes.
Yeah, he's got the ropes, and this is the thing, when you're the size of Bullet, you can reach the ropes from almost anywhere inside that ring.
Apparently his tendency now is just picking apart.
Oh, but wait, power's out. That's a clothesline. Oh,
Fates there.
Low kick. Oh, and just an axe kick right down across the shoulder blades. Trying to hook him in for a suplex, maybe.
Wishful thinking, given the size of that back of Bullet.
Picks him up. Oh my goodness! Oh, wait. Corey McRae landed on his feet on that release German. Oh, the knee. Knee straight to the skull.
I don't know what was worse, the knee to the skull or the fact that Bullet went full ball running into it.
1, 2. Kick out of 2. But that's the thing, Corey McRae using Bullet's own momentum against him. He saw the big guy coming. All he had to do was put the knee at head height. Bullet doing as much damage to himself like you said there, Nick.
I don't care how big you are, having a knee near enough straight to the temple is dangerous.
Concussion City right there. It's a one-way ticket.
Corey McRae's a small man though, has to stay on top of him, which he's doing here.
And now you see him working away at those legs, chopping down the big redwood that is Bullet. If you're going to chop down a tree, you don't start at the top, you go straight to the root. Roundhouse kick.
Seems like he's actually aiming for it more and more, taking out one of those, I think you said about trees, it's more like a branch, one at a time, because it eliminates the power game of Bullet.
And also, like you said, from their previous encounters, we all know. Oh, wait. Oh, head first off of Ara in the front area. He's coming straight into the bunker right now. But we all know Corey McRae has that submission game. Oh, and a big chop. And this is the thing, and Corey McRae looking to weaken any limb that he can get a hold of. Whereas Bullet, he's just going to kick and chop and smash away.
But there's obviously more velocity behind those chops because he's chopping down into the chest of the prone Corey McRae.
Picks him up. Going for a ride. Oh, and hung up over that guardrail.
If you thought it was dangerous inside the ring, as soon as you step outside the ring, it gets worse.
Yeah, the war zone today for Battle of the Barns 2020. There's an environment you do not want to get caught in.
It's been said before by myself and countless other commentators throughout World War Wrestling history. When you're in the war zone, you are never the same. Well, if they make it back in the ring, that'll be a bonus at this point.
Corey McRae straight into that guardrail again.
The guardrail moves slightly, but Corey McRae just on impact explodes away from it.
Not much that Cody the ref can do right now. There's a headbutt.
Come on, bring him in.
Counts up to 6, but yeah, Cody just giving him some time. Doesn't want to ruin this main event with the count out.
Come on, bring it in.
Bullet breaking the count straight back into it, but that little gap in the attack just allowed Corey to regroup a little. They're fighting back into the interview area now.
More kicks, axe kicks from Corey McRae, just raining away ground and pound inside the war zone right now.
The referee is literally powerless to do anything at this point.
Nick, I mean, you've been there. Would you really want to be getting in the middle of these two right now?
No, I don't. I'm quite happy that I'm sat here with you. I don't envy the referee this job at all. I don't envy anyone.
We're bunkered down right now. I thought for a second that the Silverback was going to try and take the cat out of victory, but no, he's rolled back out. He's not done with Bullet.
Corey McRae won't take those shortcuts. For all of his attitude problems and his arrogance sometimes, I think he wants to beat this man to prove a point. Because he is the bigger man.
The Bullet fighting back, and this is the thing, maybe he should have taken that count out victory. Because Bullet looks like he's getting back into this one. Oh! Straight off that concrete beam.
Back inside, come on.
I did say, didn't I say they might bring the barn down?
Yeah, but I thought we might have a few more episodes first.
Can't end the match out there, Bullet. Bring inside, come on.
Damn COVID.
Well, if Corey regains any level of consciousness, he might want to check his teeth.
My head right for the worst.
And now finally just getting this match back inside the ring.
But again, Bullet straight on the onslaught. He may have done the damage on the outside of the ring, but now they're in the confines of the ring again. There is nowhere to run.
Corey McRae just sternum first into that top turnbuckle. Bullet picks him up. belly to back suplex.
Still nowhere back to 100% after taking a bite essentially out of that concrete beam. Bullet's just playing with him right now.
Strong whip in. Corey McRae floats over. Forearm to Bullet, but did that stun it? Oh, another roundhouse kick.
I think the kick to the back of the head might have done it.
Big man's down. What's Corey McRae got in mind? Slingshots in. Up to the top rope. Oh,
knees up though.
Eats the knees.
And there's some big old knees straight to his stomach.
What's Bullet got in mind now? Runs up. Springs up. Oh, big elbow drop with the assistance off of that second rope. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Our main event was almost over with a win for Bullet, but Corey McRae gets the shoulder up. And folks, this match continues.
But the amount of punishment these two men have actually given each other, you could see there that it's taken its toll, given the way that Bullet got as much cover as he could there.
Looking for a choke slam. Picks him up. Oh, nailed it in the middle of the ring with authority. 1, 2. Oh, kick out, but only just.
Come on.
Corey McRae with that shoulder up.
The amount of power behind that chokeslam was unreal. It echoed around the war zone.
Trying to bury him through the ring. Oh, wait. The straps are coming down, Nick. The straps are down. That could spell the end for Corey McRae.
Hard kick to the stomach. Bullet's just got him at his mercy at this point.
Picks him up. Delayed suplex. Oh, Corey lands on his feet. Oh my goodness! Spinning heel kick. Spinning heel kick. Cody getting away. He's calling it. Referee stopping the match. He saw Bullet's eyes roll into the back of his head.
He was out before he even hit the floor.
You thought you were so strong. A kick to the middle takes out any man.
The winner of the contest, Corey McRae!
Nick, that spinning heel kick just caught Bullet on the jaw, and as you said, he was out before he hits the mat. Referee Cody saw his eyes roll into the back of his head. Corey McRae just came in with that ground and pound, but at the end of the day, Nick, Cody's main priority is the safety of the competitors, and he saw that Bullet was out.
Well, in the 6 years of World War Wrestling, that's the first and only time we have ever seen a knockout win. We're going to need some help for Bullet.
Yeah, Nick, Bullet hasn't moved right now.
He's stirring.
Barely stirring. Yeah, that spinning kick off the jaw, that was lights out.
Easy.
And we're only in week 1.
Wow, unbelievable. What a main event to close the first episode of Battle at the Barns 2020. We've got so much more to come. I've been Jake Pugh, and we will see you next week at World War Wrestling Battle at the Barns. Cheerio.